Hey, what's up, gaygamer.net? It's me, Sal. I'm here with the one and only Ellen McLain, voice of GLaDOS. Hi, how are you doing today?
I am fine, Sal.
And we're here with John Patrick Lowrie, most known as the Sniper, but you've also done a million other voices as well.
Yeah, I've been in like 27, 28 video games, yeah.
Yeah, that is amazing. Now,
These are from the these are our
Yay!
cake lollipops. From
Give me one,
the
It's too cute to eat.
I know. Well, that's from the Engager to the Engagee, and he made it for 200 of them for everyone.
This is for Chris Jacobs and Kun Victor Jans.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat mine.
And so that's a great segue. So you guys actually just helped a couple here get engaged.
Yes.
What was that like?
It was great. Well, we actually, Ben Williams, when we did the Kickstarter for GaymerX, which was formerly known as GamerCon, but for GaymerX, Chris Jacobs donated a certain amount, and he got to have John and me perform a song that he wrote the lyrics for. And of course, it was his own lyrics to Still Alive. And we recorded it. Ben recorded it with a friend of his, and we sent the sound file off to Chris. And Chris said, "Oh my God, this is so great. Are they going to be at GaymerX? Because if they are, Kun Victor is coming over from Belgium, and I could ask him to marry me at the con." And John and I said, "Absolutely."
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing more fun than being involved in something like that, and two people getting together. It's just the greatest thing. Ellen could barely sing. I was tearing up. Fortunately, all I had to do was play the banjo, so it didn't matter if I was tearing up, but it was great. It was fabulous.
Yes. Interestingly enough, John and I have performed at a lot of weddings, and it's a great thing to be involved with the start of people's lives together.
It's wonderful.
It's a happy time.
Yeah. Now, how did you guys get involved with GaymerX in the first place?
Well, because of our friend Charlie Logan in Seattle, and he is a friend of Ben Williams. And Ben Williams was one of the people who started, the idea and worked on the idea of GaymerX. And so Ben said to Charlie, "Well, would you ask Ellen and John if they would, help us with the Kickstarter campaign?" And like I said recently, if Charlie asks me to do something, I do it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but the thing, and it sounded like a great idea to us. I mean, we got together with them. It sounded like a great idea, and so we were all over it. We certainly wanted to be supportive and do anything that we could. And because of our silly videos, I guess they raised enough money to put this thing together, which is fabulous.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Now, what does it mean to you guys to see what does GaymerX mean to you? The first ever LGBT-centric video game convention. As people who work in the video game industry, and you've been working in it for quite some time now.
High time.
Yeah.
High time.
When they were talking to us about it, I mean, there were some things that we just didn't realize, because we've been to several fan cons, and it seemed to us like there were lots of cross-dressers at all these fan cons, and lots of people of all kinds of persuasions, and so we just assumed that it was a very inclusive community. And when we heard that that there's a lot of online harassment of gay people playing games, and that there's even some harassment of gays at fan cons, and so that was one thing. But the other thing was, and it's something that hadn't occurred to me certainly, and I'm sure hadn't occurred to most game makers, is that if you're gay and you're up, in a game where you're going to make a romantic decision, for one of the characters, and there's no gay romantic character for you to go with, then you're basically on the outside of the game. There's nothing for you, and it's like, I mean, that needs visibility for game manufacturers to get. They're not going to understand that, because they're all about the bottom line. They just want to sell games, and if they don't know that there is a coherent community out there wanting something, they're not going to put the money into satisfying that need. But if they do know, absolutely they will. So we just thought it was a great idea from both of those respects.
Well, I think it's great that we have people with as much notoriety as the two of you coming out to show support. I think that really adds a certain level of legitimacy to an event like this that's, you know, in its first year and trying to really get started.
Well, and we're just old.
But yeah, I mean, you know, any kind of legitimacy we can lend is great. We have been fortunate enough to have been given a certain level of celebrity, and you know, I think you want to be very judicious in how you use that. We tend to not support, you know, baby cannibalism or, you know, some, you know,
Things
other
like that.
edgy kind of, you know, things. But you know, it's great to be involved in this final step of realizing this nation's initial founding dreams of equality for everyone.